So let's bring in NBC's business correspondent, Brian Cheung. Brian, good morning. So we've crossed the threshold now, $4. How much higher do people expect these to go?
Yeah, we were just talking yesterday about the possibility of breaching this, and here we are. First time we've seen prices over $4 a gallon on average nationally since August of 2022. I should point out, in a number of states, it's already well above that. States like Arizona, California, Florida, just I think $4.12 this morning. Again, what's so remarkable about this, though, is the speed by which this happened. The war's been going on for about a month or so, but gas prices during that period of time have risen by over $1 per gallon now. Now, I want to point out that all of this has to do with the Strait of Hormuz. Looking forward, the question about whether or not gas prices will continue to rise from where they've already risen. Well, the question is whether or not more ships are going to be able to travel through the Strait of Hormuz. As you see on that live map, there's just not a lot of action there. And now that we're hearing that the president says he's willing to end this war, even if the Strait of Hormuz remains closed, well, for a passageway where 20% of the world's oil goes through, that means prices could remain elevated, if not even go higher from here.
So with oil and gas increasing, what about some of the wider ripple effects that you think might play out here?
Yeah, well, if you think prices at the pump are crazy, take a look specifically at diesel costs, where prices are on average well above $5 a gallon. That is up $1.70 from where it was prior to this war beginning. And when you think about diesel, that's what those big rigs that transport things across this country, food, things at your local retailer. Well, if the cost of transporting gets more expensive, then guess what? So will everything else potentially. So that, as we're also watching the stock market, of course, impacting people's 401ks since the start of this year. If you take a look at the NASDAQ, the tech-heavy sector, down over 10%, as the Dow Jones and the S&P 500 down about 7% each. That is certainly not welcome news for people looking at those 401ks. But again, the idea here, if you're close to retirement, consult with an advisor to see the best way to handle that. But for everybody else, if you've got a lot of time, it's your retirement nest egg. So just kind of sit on it. Don't look at it. Don't freak out. Don't change your allocation strategy.
Yeah, we don't like seeing those red numbers. Brian Cheung, thanks so much, Brian.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.